What is up, everyone? I'm Carlos, and we're Emelette Sauce, and this is the final part of our Dragon Ball Z What If series. What if Gohan was the main character? Before we begin this What If, we would like to thank you all for the support you've been getting so far in all the other videos. And if you have another What If idea that you would like to request, leave it down in the comments below, and we'll make sure to reply to it. Now let's get on with the What If. Universe 7 arrives, and they all see the other 11 different universes. Everyone is waiting for the tournament to start, and while everyone is waiting, Goku sees Toppo from Universe 11 and heads over to talk to him. Gohan follows him also, just to make sure Goku doesn't get any trouble. They meet up with Toppo, and Goku says to him that he's looking forward to fighting him in a tournament. Toppo is ready to fight him, as well, and is looking forward to defeating mainly Gohan, since he didn't get a chance to fight him in the exhibition match, and wants to test his real strength. Gohan says he's looking forward to fighting him as well, but then Gohan senses a powerful energy nearby. It was Jiren, and Gohan stays away from him. But he wasn't the only one to sense his energy. The rest of the Z Fighters also sense it, including Goku, but Goku isn't afraid of this. In fact, he's excited and heads towards Jiren to introduce himself. But in almost an instant, Jiren appears right behind Goku and tells him to get lost. Goku is stunned, as well as the other Z Fighters, not being able to believe his power. Gohan and Goku head back with their universe, but are a bit worried, thinking they might not be strong enough to be able to defeat Jiren. Universe 7 group up together again, and are confronted by Universe 6's Saiyans, and Gotenks recognizes Kaba, and they go to talk to him. They also meet up with Kale and Caulifla, and the way they ended up joining Universe 6's team, since Kaba didn't know how to turn into a Super Saiyan, Kale and Caulifla weren't interested in joining, like they were in the anime, but Champa said he needed Saiyans with their immense power to join, so he brought them along. But since they didn't know how to turn into a Super Saiyan, they'd be pretty weak against Universe 7 Saiyans, so Kale and Caulifla were given Potara earrings, and we're told that when they use this, they'll fuse into one being, and their power level would increase immensely. Caulifla goes up to the Saiyans in Universe 7, and trash talks all of them, up to their face, but none of them care, and Goku just says he's looking forward to fighting them. All of the universes get ready, and finally, the tournament of power has started. Gohan wants everyone to stay close to each other, but of course, that isn't going to work, and Goku is the first one to leave the group, excited to fight strong opponents. Vegeta follows too, not wanting to work together, and Gotenks goes on his own as well. Frieza leaves too, and Broly thought about following him, but Gohan told him it'd be best if he stuck with the group. Goku finds himself fighting the three Wolf Brothers from Universe 9, and since it's 1-on-3, Goku's struggling quite a bit. But then again, he's only in his base form, and while it seems like the brothers have Goku on the edge, Goku powers up to Super Saiyan Blue and pushes the brothers back. The brothers are stunned for a moment, but decide to regroup and charge up an ultimate attack. Goku gets ready to fire a Kamehameha when suddenly Vegeta shows up, saying that it's embarrassing that Goku hasn't beaten these weaklings already, and charges up a Gallic gun and easily overpowers the Wolf Brothers. Goku thanks Vegeta and wonders why he helped him, and Vegeta says that they can't be fooling around, wasting their time with weaklings, and they should be fighting a strong opponent to win the tournament. Goku knows Toppo is strong, and tells Vegeta that he's gonna fight him. Vegeta remembers Hit from the tournament between Universe 6 and Universe 7, and goes to look for Hit to fight him. Gotenks encounters Kaba, as well as Kale and Caulifla, and begins to fight them. The Universe 6 Saiyans are much weaker in comparison to the Universe 7 Saiyans, and what's worse is that they don't even know how to turn into a Super Saiyan. Their fight goes on for a while, but Gotenks starts getting bored and wants them to turn into a Super Saiyan. But Kaba says he can't, and Kale and Caulifla don't even know what that is. Gotenks is a bit disappointed, and says that it's no fun fighting Saiyans when they can't even do something as basic as to turn into a Super Saiyan. Gotenks says that he'll teach them how to turn into one, but if they don't learn quickly, he'll knock them out of the arena without a second thought. Gotenks first takes some simple methods in teaching them how to transform, but once he sees it's not working that well, he takes some drastic measures in teaching them. He begins to threaten their home planet, saying that once the tournament is over, he'll use the Super Dragon Balls to destroy their planet. Gotenks wants to make them feel anger and rage, in hopes that with these emotions, they'll transform into a Super Saiyan. Gotenks specifically threatens Kaba, and is ready to shoot a Ki Blast at him, as if he's gonna kill him. But then Kaba deflects the blast and begins glowing yellow, when suddenly he turns into a Super Saiyan. Gotenks is pushed back by Kaba, and they both begin to fight. Kale and Caulifla want to follow too, but are stopped by the android 17 and 18. 17 begins to fight Kale, and 18 fights Khalifa, and both Saiyans don't stand a chance. Kale is being pushed back by 18, but then Khalifa stands in front of her and starts glowing yellow. Khalifa transforms into a Super Saiyan and shoots a powerful ki blast at 18, but 18 dodges it, and android 17 starts fighting Khalifa as well. And even though she's a Super Saiyan now, she still doesn't stand a chance against both androids. Kale wants to help Khalifa, and seeing her being beaten makes her angry, and starts glowing green instead of yellow as she turns into a Super Saiyan. But she doesn't have any control over her power, and begins to attack everyone nearby. The rest of the Universe 7 fighters show up where Kale is going berserk, and before Kale attacks the androids, Broly protects them, and begins to fight Kale. A lot of the small fights from the other universes go the same, but throughout the tournament, Jiren is only meditating. Broly begins to fight Kale, and even with his Ikari form, he still struggles quite a bit. Their fight goes on for quite a while, and while it's happening, Dispo decides to approach Gohan and engage in a fight. But Cell stops him, and they begin to fight. This wasn't much of a challenge to Cell, and it seems like Dispo is going to go out pretty easy, but then the rest of the Justice Warriors from Universe 11 arrive to help Dispo. Trunks goes in to help Cell fight the Universe 11 Warriors. Frieza finds himself in a fight with Frost, and just like in the anime, Frieza makes a fool out of Frost and takes him out. Frost is furious about this, and gets ready to shoot a blast at Frieza, but then he's erased by Zeno. Cell and Trunks take care of the Justice Warriors, and Dispo is pretty beaten and decides to make a run for it, but then is stopped and taken out by Frieza. Universe 11 now has 2 warriors left, and it looks like one of them is going to be taken out. It's Toppo, and he's being pushed over by the edge by Goku. But then Toppo unleashes his God of Destruction form, and Goku is pushed back. With Vegeta's fight against Hit, Vegeta seems to be having the upper hand, but he's still angry at himself for losing against Hit the first time, and says to himself that his Super Saiyan Blue form isn't good enough and needs to break his limit. To Broly and Kale's fight, it seems like Broly is having trouble, but Kale is going out of control and needs to be stopped. And Khalifa goes up to Kale and talks some sense into her, trying to make her control her power. It takes a while, but Kale manages to calm down thanks to Khalifa, and Khalifa wastes no time and gives Kale the Batara earring, saying that they need to fuse now in order to stand a chance against Universe 7. Kefla is born, and everyone is stunned with her power, as she transforms into a Super Saiyan, and shocks everyone even more. Kefla and Broly begin to fight, and Broly doesn't stand a chance and is being pummeled. Gohan gets ready to jump in and help Broly, but then is confronted by a powerful presence. It's Jiren. Jiren wastes no time attacking Gohan, wanting to test his strength. Gohan instantly transforms into a Super Saiyan Blue to stand a chance against Jiren, but it seems like it's not enough. Gohan is being pummeled, and everyone else in Universe 7, who isn't fighting anyone, jumps in to help, but it's no match for Jiren. Jiren then charges up a blast towards Gohan and shoots it. A big cloud of smoke is in the area, but a flash of light appears as Gohan has activated Ultra Instinct. Whis figured out this would have happened, as it happened once before many times. Gohan actually stands an equal chance against Jiren, but as their fight goes on, Jiren is still stronger and Gohan gets hit by a blast from Jiren that sends him far away, but he's caught by Frieza. Trunks, meanwhile, decides to confront Jiren and begins to fight him as he activates Super Saiyan God. Gohan sees Frieza in front of him, and it looks like Frieza is gonna kill Gohan, and Cell sees this and rushes over. But then Frieza shares some of his energy to Gohan, saying that he's interested in winning this tournament more than getting his revenge. Gotenks is still fighting Kaba, but decides it's time to end this as he transforms into a Super Saiyan 3, and says that once the tournament is over, he'll teach him how to transform into a Super Saiyan 3 as he knocks him out of the arena. Time passes, and more universes are erased, and the only ones left are Universe 6, Universe 7, and Universe 11. Vegeta is still fighting Hit, finally decides to end this and charges up a Gallic gun, waiting for the perfect moment to take Hit out, and waits for Hit to use his time skip. When Hit uses his time skip, he hits Vegeta in the stomach, but Vegeta holds on as he shoots his Gallic gun at Hit at close range, knocking him out of the arena. Vegeta senses Trunks having trouble against Jiren and heads towards him. Vegeta arrives and catches the attention of Jiren as Vegeta powers up and starts glowing blue. Vegeta has surpassed his limits and transforms into a Super Saiyan Blue evolution. Trunks transforms into Super Saiyan Blue, and the two of them charge up a Gallic gun so powerful that it'd be sure to take Jiren out. Androids 17 and 18 also join Vegeta and Trunks to help out, and they all shoot a combined blast, and it seems to be pushing Jiren back. But then Jiren powers up and decides to end his charging at all 4 fighters and starts beating them. Jiren takes out Android 17, then 18, and finally, Trunks. Just like that, Universe 7 has lost 3 warriors. Vegeta is still putting up a fight, and Cell arrives activating Kaioken times 50, and Gotenks goes into Super Saiyan 3. But against Jiren, they still don't stand a chance. Gotenks uses his Ghost Kamikaze attack, and hits Jiren, but it's still not enough, and he's taken out. Cell and Vegeta still stand more of a chance, and shoot a powerful blast at Jiren, trying to hold him off. In Goku's fight against Toppo, Goku also wants to break through his limits and take out Toppo to help out his friends, but Toppo is in a pushover. Both fighters seem evenly matched, and at some points, Goku is being overpowered. Toppo gets ready to end this, but Goku starts to power up and break through his limits like Vegeta did. But Goku's trapped in a blast by Toppo, and it seems like it'll take Goku out. But then Goku starts emitting a light from his body, and with immense speed, he takes Toppo out with a powerful Kamehameha before passing out. Whis is happy seeing that Goku also unlocks Ultra Instinct, and the Omni Kings are really excited how the tournament will play out now. With Broly's fight, he starts getting furious while fighting against Kefla, and it seems like he's about to lose control of his Ikari form, and eventually he does. Broly starts glowing yellow and has transformed into a Super Saiyan. He puts more of a challenge against Kefla, but he's lost control and is just mindlessly fighting her. Broly shoots a powerful blast at Kefla, and she does the same, but hers is stronger and it's pushing Broly back. But then Kefla is shot by a blast from far away. It was Frieza, and the blast made Kefla lose concentration and was pushed back by Broly. Kefla managed to hold on much longer, but Frieza transforms into his golden form and shoots Kefla with an even more powerful blast that sends her off the ring, and since she was Universe 6's last fighter, the universe is erased. Jiren is tired of Cell and Vegeta and powers up as much as he can, taking them out instantly. Universe 7 has 4 fighters left against Universe 11's last fighter. Broly is still out of control and charges at Jiren. Broly gets even more furious when fighting Jiren and gets even stronger when fighting, but it's not enough, and it seems like Broly is going to be knocked out of the arena. But then Frieza jumps in and holds Jiren for a while so Broly doesn't get knocked out. However, Frieza can match up against Jiren, and eventually he's taken out of the arena. Broly, seeing Frieza being taken out, fuels him with anger and transforms into the legendary Super Saiyan. Jiren has some trouble against Broly, but eventually he powers up even more. While he's being beaten, he charges up a Ki Blast and unleashes it all at once, but it's blocked by Gohan. Gohan is in his Super Saiyan Blue form and pushes Jiren's blast back at Jiren, but he dodges it. Broly's still out of control and begins to attack Gohan. Gohan stays away from Broly while focusing more on fighting Jiren, but Jiren thinks that Broly should be taken out first, since he possesses more of a threat at the moment. Jiren charges his blast once more and shoots it at Gohan. Gohan is struggling to push it back, but then he's running out of energy. Jiren then charges one more blast to shoot at Broly. Broly attacks Jiren with a blast of his own, but it's not enough to beat him, and Jiren shoots it at Broly, taking him out. Jiren turns around to finish Gohan off when he sees a white light charge at him in an instant and almost immediately hits Jiren with a barrage of powerful punches. Gohan has mastered Ultra Instinct, but he's showing signs of weakness since he used a lot of energy, and it seems that he won't be able to fight in this form for long. Jiren and Gohan begin to fight, and their fight is shaking the entire arena. Gohan is having some trouble in keeping his form, but continues to push on until Jiren is beaten. Gohan needs to end this fight and starts charging up a Kamehameha, but before he could do it, he falls to the ground. Gohan isn't able to hold the form for long since he's almost out of energy and stamina, but tries to push through and shoots a Kamehameha, and Jiren shoots a blast of his own too. And Jiren's blast seems to be pushing Gohan back, but then Goku shows up standing next to Gohan, and he goes into his Super Saiyan Buu form and shoots a Kamehameha with his sun, and they push Jiren back until finally Jiren is beaten, and his universe is erased. Universe 7 has won, and is awarded the Super Dragon Balls. Gohan passes out after this, and Goku takes the wish, wishing for all the erased universes to be brought back. And now, everyone heads back home to celebrate their victory. Well everyone, this is the end of the Dragon Ball Z What If series. What if Gohan was the main character? If you enjoyed, leave a like, consider subscribing, and share this video with your friends. Also, comment down below if you have any ideas of other what ifs we should do, and we'll make sure to reply to it. That's all I have to say, and thank you all for watching. Peace.